Here's a comment from someone. The comment is that they only have sex, as I'm reading it, because their partner begs for it. And then it causes them to resent them and then not enjoy sex anymore. Okay, we don't, that's all we know. So by any more, do we mean ever, at all, in any way? What we really want to do is get out of the idea of guilt tripping our partner. So you don't want to, like, if you go down that road, then it's not going to be really enjoyable truly for anyone. So, as I often say, talk about this ahead of time when your clothes are on, it's not sexy time. Talk about it, get it out in the open. Talk about sex. If you're the partner that maybe is turning them down, let your partner know what turns you on. If your partner is the one begging for sex, maybe use it as a kind of signal that you should be the one to take initiative, take control in that moment. They're clearly telling you they want something. So you decide, you maybe then, like, okay, they're hinting around or they're overtly saying it. You take the initiative and say, hey, you know what? Let's do this, and allow it to be this loving, connecting act. That's always the main thing you're looking for. This might be a little controversial, what I'm about to say, and I've said it before, but try not to turn down your partner. If your partner, this is a vulnerable thing you're about to do, and it's kind of a vulnerable thing to initiate. So if your partner is putting themselves out there and they're initiating it, try not to turn them down. Again, it's kind of controversial, but try to go with it. Now, maybe you're not really interested in whatever sex act they're talking about, intercourse or whatever it is. But you might say something like, how about this? And say, I'm not maybe into this or don't want to do that, but what about this or maybe this? So give some other choices, things that you would be willing to do. Maybe you're tired, maybe whatever excuse that you actually have or that you're coming up with, maybe you wanted to circumvent that and say, well, I would be willing to do this, or you would be willing to just hold them when you're both naked, or whatever it is. What are you willing to do right now as they're putting themselves on the line, putting themselves out there, on the line, putting themselves, it feels like it sometimes, putting themselves out there. What are you willing to do? You can always say, okay, honey, whatever, I'm tired tonight, or whatever your excuse is, whatever the reason is, legitimate or not, reschedule. So maybe tomorrow. But if you're going to do that, do it. You've got to stick to it. So either in the moment, come up with something else you can do, reschedule, but stick to it. Make plans, make a sexy time date night, and talk about perhaps what you're going to do. And it can change. I know everyone's, what their desire is one day might be different than next, but stick to it. Do it that time that you schedule for. So again, don't guilt trip. Try not to turn down your partner, because sometimes, like I've said before, fake it till you make it. Sometimes you're not in the mood, but when you kind of start doing things and kissing and making out or whatever, gets the juices flowing. He's like, well, I wasn't in the mood before. I was exhausted before, but now I've kind of grown into it. So you never know. Try not to turn them down. If you love them, go with it. It's a wonderful moment. Try to do that, and just kind of see what happens. So if you have any questions about this, put them in the comments below. DM me if it's too personal, you want to do it that way, and I'll come up with another video to address that. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video.